She was running to save her life. But the man standing in her way was the only one who knew. She was never the real killer. The desert wind screamed across the empty land as Emily pushed her horse to its limit. Her hands trembled, her breath uneven. But she didn't slow down, because stopping meant getting caught. And getting caught meant the truth would die with her. 3 nights ago, a man was killed. And the whole town believed. Emily did it. She wiped the tears from her face, forcing herself forward. They can't find me, not here, Larka whispered. But deep inside, she knew the truth. This wasn't escape. This was a countdown. Miles ahead, under the shadow of a broken wooden outpost, a man stood still. Cole, a cowboy known for one thing. He never chased people. People always ended up in front of him. Tonight, he was waiting. Emily's horse suddenly slowed, then stumbled hard. No, not now, she panicked, jumping off. The animal couldn't go further. For the first time, she was alone. Then, a sound. Boots. Crushing sand. Slow. Controlled. Coming closer. Her heart froze. Her hand moved instantly toward the revolver hidden beneath her cloak. Don't come any closer, she warned. A shadow stepped into the moonlight. Tall, still, unshaken. Cole. Time stopped. Emily's breath caught. How do you... Emily. Her name. From his lips. Fear turned into shock. How do you know me? Cole didn't rush, didn't react. He simply looked at her, like he already knew everything. They're looking for you, he said calmly. Emily tightened her grip on the gun. I know. Cole shook his head slightly. No, you don't. A pause. Heavy, dangerous. They're not chasing you for what you did. He stepped closer. They're chasing you for what you know. Emily froze. That changed everything. Her voice dropped to a whisper. What are you talking about? Cole's eyes locked onto hers. Sharp. Certain. The man who died? A beat. You didn't kill him. Silence. Complete silence. Emily's fingers loosened on the gun. Her world shifted. How? Do you know that? She whispered. Cole stepped closer. Now there was no distance left. Because, he said quietly, I was there. He didn't just witness the murder. He knew who set her up. And now, they were coming to erase the only truth left alive. Emily's fingers trembled on the trigger. That's a lie, she whispered, but her voice lacked conviction. Cole didn't blink. It would have been easier if it was a lie. A beat. Wind cut across the desert like a blade. A beat. Wind cut across the desert like a blade. 3 nights ago, Cole continued, voice low and controlled, you walked into that room at the wrong time. Emily's breath hitched. Images flashed. The door creaking open. The argument. The sudden gunshot. I didn't see his face, she said quickly, almost defensively. Cole stepped closer. You didn't need to. Silence. Because he wanted you to see just enough, Cole added. Enough to make you the perfect suspect. Emily's eyes widened. No. Yes? Cole's gaze hardened. The sheriff didn't just kill that man. A pause. He needed someone to take the fall. Emily shook her head, backing away. But why me? Cole answered without hesitation. Because you were already leaving town. That hit hard. They knew no one would question it, he continued. A stranger, no family, no one to defend you. Emily's grip weakened. The revolver lowered slightly. So I was never running from justice, she whispered. Cole finished the thought. You were running exactly where they wanted you to go. A distant thunder of hooves broke the silence. Closer now. Faster. Emily turned. Dust clouds rising on the horizon. They found us. Cole followed her gaze, calm as ever. They were always going to. Panic crept into her voice. What if we can't stop them? Cole looked at her, this time different. Not just observant, protective. Then we don't stop them, he said quietly. A pause. We expose them. Emily frowned, confused. How? Cole reached inside his coat, pulled out something small, metallic. A badge. Emily's eyes widened. That's the real sheriff's badge, Cole cut in. The one he lost, the night he became something else. Everything shifted. The man wearing it now, Cole said, isn't the law anymore. The sound of horses thundered closer, shapes forming in the dust, armed men. Emily's fear turned into something new, anger. So what do we do? She asked, voice steady now. Cole's jaw tightened. For the first time, a plan was visible in his eyes. We let them think we're still running. He handed her the badge. And then, he cocked his revolver. We end this. They came to silence her forever. But what they didn't know was, this time, she wasn't running. The thunder of hooves shook the ground. Dust swallowed the horizon. They were here. Emily's heart pounded, but her hands were steady now. Fear was gone. Something else had taken its place. Cole stood beside her, unmoving, eyes locked forward, gun ready. Remember, he said quietly, they think you're still afraid. Emily tightened her grip on the badge. I'm not, she replied. The riders emerged from the dust. 6 men, armed, and at the front, the sheriff. Same badge, same cold eyes, same lie. Well, the sheriff smirked, slowing his horse. Running didn't get you very far, did it? Emily stepped forward. No, she said calmly. It brought me exactly where I needed to be. A flicker of confusion crossed his face. Then, a shot. Gunfire exploded. Cole fired first. 2 riders dropped instantly. Chaos. Emily ducked, heart racing. But she didn't run. Another shot. Another man fell. Stay down, Cole shouted. But Emily's eyes were locked on one man only. The sheriff. He raised his gun, aimed at her. Time slowed. Cole saw it, moved instantly. Bang, Emily gasped. Cole staggered, a bullet tearing through his side. No, she cried, rushing to him. He grabbed her arm, hard, urgent. Don't stop, he said, voice strained. Finish it. Emily's hands shook. Tears filled her eyes. I can't. Yes, you can. Cole forced a weak smile. You were never the victim, Emily. A beat. You were the truth. Something inside her broke and rebuilt. She stood, slowly, turned. The sheriff aimed again. Too late. Bang. Silence. The sheriff fell. Dust rising around him. Everything stopped. Emily stood frozen, gun still raised, breathing heavy. Behind her, Cole collapsed. She dropped beside him. No, stay with me. Cole's eyes softened, weak, but peaceful. You ran far enough, he whispered. A final breath. Now, you stand. His hand fell. Still. Emily closed her eyes, tears falling silently. The wind moved again. But this time, it felt different. Not like escape. Like freedom. She didn't run anymore. She became the truth they tried to bury.